Shout out to everybody. I had to go shoot this move real quick. You know what these. What's good, man? Damn. They fucked up my intro. They do not want me to fly. But I hope everybody doing cool. Shit. This motherfucker shit fucking up already. Let me know if y'all hear me. But you already know what it is. Start off with some music.
Now Road One Productions.
My nigga, you dead wrong. Put it with a phone, couldn't put a trigger, then you know you about to get your head blown. Break it to the way, don't care, to the page, but you there, you know you headstrong. Put it to the limit when I get it like it's scared, never been a bed, it's dead wrong. So to the dead, you are dead wrong. Get your head blown. Listen to the dead song. They say I'm dead wrong. I'm coming with the 4-4 quick, I'm dead wrong. I'm coming with the 4-4 quick and I don't quit. So sick, so slick, get your dough kick. Get a government, they ain't ready for the real shit. Now everybody grab the Glock, roll up and pop the top, drive off and pop the top. Shoot a lot of cops, send all the fans. Drop motherfuckers gotta drop. Stay ready and promo cops. I got the EMP. Lights up, but you can't. CBB, big and I'm blessed to see all you representing next to me. And you know I gotta take a beat. Y'all better not best with me. Dead wrong. They say I'm dead wrong. You know you're dead wrong. Get your head blown. Listen to the dead song. They say I'm dead wrong. They say I'm dead wrong. You know you're dead wrong.
All my notifications came out. I can't have a solid live worth of goddamn. Like real shit, dog. Real motherfucking shit. I can't have a solid live. I can't have a solid live. Can my notifications go out? Can I stop getting kicked out of my motherfucking shit on some real shit? Like what the fuck? Wow, wow, this is like the third time they kicked me out. It's like, wow, this is like the third time they kicked me out. It's like, goddamn, this the beginning. Like I haven't even fucking started yet. Now I'm trying to go to my other phone and make sure that my make sure my shit not frozen. All right, let me know if y'all hear me. Jesus fucking Christ, this some bullshit. This some motherfucking bullshit right here. But like y'all let me know if y'all hear me. I know my chat not froze. I'll just put that there. All right, that's cool. I wonder what the fuck that symbol is that's next to that motherfucking fire emoji that I put up. What the fuck does that symbol mean? Like real shit. Cause I'm tagged. I hear me. I think we should just get to the motherfucking news. We should just get to the news and then with some music because it's gonna fuck up the music if it keep on kicking me out. Other people are gonna be able to enjoy the fucking music. But you already know what it is. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Shout out to everybody.
What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm a model.
Wow, like runway model?
OnlyFans model.
Damn, are you expensive?
To make Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is full of degenerates. When you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of the woke system, and that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to pick up a biology textbook, and many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on their pronouns that they will fight to protect it. Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the dude in the red dress? A dude? Look again. Who is it? That wasn't a woman? No. It's another training program designed to teach you one thing. If you are not one of us, you might marry one of them.
Thanks, soul brother. Good looking out.
Transformers. They can move in and out of any gender, regardless of their chromosomes. That means that anyone coming out of the female bathroom is potentially a ladyboy. Inside the Matrix, they can identify as anything, but in reality, it's just delusion. We have survived by hiding from them, by running from them. But they are at the Diddy parties. They are guarding all the doors while they are touching all the kids, which means that sooner or later, someone is going to have to fight them. Someone. I won't lie to you, baby. Every single man or woman who has stood their ground, everyone who has fought this agenda got canceled. But where they have failed, you will succeed. Why? I've seen an agent identify as a concrete wall. Men have emptied entire clips at them and hit nothing but air. Yet their strength and their speed are still based in a world that is built on rules. Because of that, they will never be as strong or as fast as you can be. What are you trying to tell me? That I can dodge lawsuits? No, Neo. If you identify as an innocent human being, you won't have to. I identify as an innocent human being.
Whoever edited that shit did it perfectly. Shouts out to everybody. Much love to my UK correspondent, Vanta. I know she just making it on in. I hope everybody having a cool day. And fuck YouTube for kicking me out like the first 4 fucking times before I even started my goddamn live. But yeah. This shit crazy. But I hope everybody cool. We need to talk about, is it this one?
Recently, a prominent Star Trek artist warned that harsh reviews of the upcoming Starfleet Academy series could spell the end of the entire franchise, potentially killing off the beloved universe we've cherished for decades. I say good. Let the criticism flow, because trashing this latest installment might be the wake-up call Star Trek desperately needs to survive and thrive. He says that if you continue to give the series bad reviews, they won't make Star Trek Legacy, the show you actually want. It's almost like blackmail. They already killed that show and decided that Starfleet Academy was the future.
Yeah. Starfleet Academy is the future. I'm glad I didn't watch it. I'm so fucking glad I didn't watch it. I heard so much bad shit. Shouts out to Vanta for saying, no, don't watch that shit. Oh, man. But seeing the clips, seeing the motherfucking thumbnails of a fruitcake Klingon and shit, and oh, my God. I'm glad. I'm so fucking glad. And shouts out to Dr. Disaster. You know what I'm saying? Yo. That shit trash. And I see why people are trashing it. I see why. I see fucking why. When I saw the people I'm subscribed to, you know, like when it comes to this sector of reviewing our favorite beloved shows that we grew up on, or even coming to the franchise late and you wanted to start from the beginning to work your way on up, you're like, what the fuck is this new shit? You know what's crazy? I'm about to talk about Star Wars real quick. Motherfuckers trashed episode 1 and 2 and 3. It was, oh my God, this is nothing like the shit that we grew up on. But when that new Star Wars shit came out, motherfuckers appreciated episode 1 and 2 and 3. yeah, you appreciate that Attack of the Clones, nah, don't you? You appreciate Revenge of the Sith, nah, don't you? But shout out to everybody. But man, but like when it comes to Star Trek, I fucks with this franchise. This is my fucking franchise. You know, DS9 is one of the greatest motherfucking Star Treks ever. You know, and for all the OGs, you know, that motherfucker remember Captain Kirk. And for those that love Captain Picard from The Next Generation. But it's all about that DS9. All right. y'all don't understand the Dominion War. The seeds were planted in season 2. You know what I'm saying? The seeds were planted in season 2. And it just man, that's a great ass motherfucking battle. That's a great ass motherfucking show. But let's keep going.
And you know what? I would rather the franchise rest for 10 years than to have one good dangled series in front of me and 35 bad ones. It's time for a change, and I think letting this franchise rest for 10 years is exactly what it needs. So this comes from Christopher.
No, what it needs is actual people that know the lore of the show, that love the show, love the franchise, and that can respectfully expand on it. Real shit. Like real shit. Fuck the J.J. Abrams lens flare. Y'all really paying for the budget. Like y'all paying for the set design. That's what I meant to say. Y'all paying for set design and J.J. Abrams lens flares and shit. Yes, the visuals look great, but your storylines are ass. Like what the fuck? Shit's supposed to be compelling. Like, I'm gonna keep on bringing up the episode called Duet on Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Motherfucker Cardassian pops up and shit. And Major Kira got a motherfucking, like interrogate this nigga. But the motherfucker want to be executed type shit. It's like, fucking shit is great. Hold on. Let me see if I got it. Now, Kira is like a revolutionary chick that fought, like with her Bajoran brethren against the Cardassians. Now, this motherfucker, his name is Maritza. And this motherfucker, this motherfucker was, the motherfucker Gardair was a motherfucker that was out here killing motherfuckers. But like Maritza was trying to take his name and shit, so he can motherfucking let motherfuckers know that what they did was wrong. So it's, oh my God, dog, it was so compelling. Like I got a couple clips real quick. Hold on.
Many Cardassian civilians did you kill?
Look, I regret a lot of what I had to do.
How convenient of you.
We had no choice.
They had no fucking choice. Like how many Cardassian civilians you kill? Like y'all motherfuckers is killing us. Nigga, this was a war.
To be guilty. As far as I'm concerned, he was at Galatep, he is guilty. They're all guilty.
Yeah. It's like her whole episode, like she had conflicted emotions, but like she had to come to grips with reality.
Cover my ears every night.
Hold on. No. She had to come to grips with reality when she found out what the fuck was going on. Right here.
Provided handsomely for his housekeeper, I understand.
All right. So, like any criminal, he wanted to move on before somebody traced his whereabouts.
He specifically requested passage on a vessel that was scheduled to stop here, at a Bajoran station. Rather unusual request for a Cardassian war criminal. Unless he wanted to be captured.
Wait a minute. Let's be clear about one thing. This evidence may raise some interesting questions. Nevertheless, Darhe'el is going to be sent back to Bajor to stand trial for the atrocities he committed.
Major, that is still to be determined.
Then go talk to him. If you still have any doubts, listen to what he has to say. He was there. He did it. He'll tell you about it.
Constable, I've checked on Maritz's medical record.
What have we got?
He's under treatment for Kalanora syndrome, of course, and a few other minor ailments, most relating to his age. It's all pretty standard, really, except for one thing.
Which is?
5 years ago, after arriving on Cora 2, he started taking massive doses of dermatoralian plasticine, which is a dermal regenerative agent used to maintain skin resilience after cosmetic alteration.
You're saying he changed his face to look like Gul Darhe'el?
It certainly appears that way.
How are you feeling?
I was starting to get a little bored, but seeing you again brightens my day.
I was referring to your Kalanora syndrome. Would you like to see Dr. Bashir?
Oh, so that's it. You want to see me writhing around the floor in pain. Cardassian would never put on such a deplorable display in front of a Bajoran. You just don't understand us at all.
Beginning to understand a great deal about you. One thing does puzzle me.
And what would that be?
How you contracted Kalanora syndrome.
Do you think that the mining accident affected only the Bajoran laborers and not their Cardassian masters? That would be very nice.
So you're saying you were at Galatep when that mining accident occurred?
Of course. Why are we going over this again?
Because your own progress report shows you were back on Cardassia at the time of the accident,
That's ridiculous.
receiving your Proficient Service Medallion.
The reports are wrong.
I can show them to you.
That won't be necessary. I know where I was.
Why were you taking a dermal regenerative?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Then let me help you.
Salute, living
5
line.
years ago, when you first got to Cora 2,
All right, that's enough. Your presence no longer amuses me. Get out.
why did you have your face altered?
Security, get this woman out of here.
Why are you pretending to be Gul Darhe'el?
Why don't you ask me something intelligent? As for instance, how did I feel when we were withdrawing from Bajor? The answer is I was furious. The thought of leaving any survivors behind was repulsive to me. So while our useless office clerks were packing their precious files, I ordered my overseers to begin slaughtering the laborers.
If you felt that way about your filing clerks, why did you take Maritz's name?
My plan was to do nothing less than kill every Bajoran in the camp. And to this day, my one regret is that I was not able to accomplish this honorable goal.
You're Maritza, aren't you?
You mistake me for that bug. That whimpering nothing. Oh, you stupid Bajoran girl, don't you know who I am? I'm your nemesis. I'm your nightmare. I'm the Butcher of Galatep.
The Butcher of Galatep died 6 years ago. You're Eamon Maritza, his filing clerk.
That's not true. I am alive. I'll always be alive. It's Maritza who's dead. Maritza, who was good for nothing but cowering under his bunk and weeping like a woman. Who every night covered his ears because he couldn't bear to hear the screaming for mercy of the Bajorans.
Broken.
Cover my ears every night. I couldn't bear to hear those horrible screams. You have no idea what it's like to be a guard. See these horrors and do nothing.
It's thanks to Carrie.
Woo.
You were only one man.
Oh, no, don't you see? I have to be punished. We all have to be punished. Major, you have to go out and tell them I'm Gul Darhe'el. It's the only way.
Why are you doing this?
For Cardassia. Cardassia will only survive if it stands in front of Bajor and admits the truth. My trial will force Cardassia to acknowledge its guilt. And we're guilty, all of us. But that is necessary.
This is something.
His death is fucking necessary. This dog. That's Star Trek. That's motherfucking Star Trek right there. This new shit, this fruitcake shit, this fucking this fucking crazy shit in the new Star Trek, that's not Star Trek. What y'all just heard was great motherfucking acting.
Recently,
But,
I'll
go
tell you
ahead.
what's not fun. Starfleet, he is not
Here we go.
involved with Starfleet Academy, but he does get work on the franchise. No trashing
Hold
this
on.
latest
There
installment.
we go. Let's go back.
Might be the wake-up call Star Trek desperately needs to survive and thrive. He says that if you continue to give the series bad reviews, they won't make Star Trek Legacy, the show you actually want. It's almost like blackmail. They already killed that show and decided that Starfleet Academy was the future. And you know what? I would rather the franchise rest for 10 years than to have one good dangled series in front of me and 35 bad ones. It's time for a change, and I think letting this franchise rest for 10 years is exactly what it needs. So this comes from Christopher Cushman. Now, he is not involved with Starfleet Academy, but he does get work on the franchise. Notably, he did work on Ships of the Line, a calendar series, back in 2023. He's also done some technical illustration work, some graphic designing and stuff like that. But guess what? If Star Trek goes away for 10 years, you'll still get work, actually, because they're not going to stop everything. They just would stop making shows. They're not going to stop making calendars. They're not going to stop making merchandise, if that even sells. I think the newest thing I've seen is that game that came out this week that actually looks pretty good. That was the trailer you're seeing at the start of this video. I actually am very interested in that game. Waiting for some reviews to come
I
out.
got a motherfucking Star Trek game on my phone. It's called Star Trek Timelines and shit. I think I showed it on my on one of my community posts. I mean, no, not on one of my shorts, one of my YouTube shorts. Yep, I fucks with the motherfucking Star Trek Timelines because I'm a fan of that fucking franchise. Salute, live and learn. Salute, soul, brother. Talk about Star Trek. Much love, Vanta. I know we love our Star Trek Deep Space Nine, baby.
But it looks like a lot of fun. However, I'll tell you what's not fun. Starfleet Academy. So now you got people coming out and begging people not to negative review bomb the show, which I think is laughable because it's not getting negative review bombed. It's just getting bad reviews because the show is legit bad. I don't even see a lot of outlets defending it anymore. Now, sometimes people will come out and defend things from it, like Paul Giamatti, who's a part of the show, where he defends Holly Hunter's bold captain's chair move. What he's talking about there is where she's slouching, sliding, reading books in the chair on her side. It looks ridiculous. Ridiculous. And I would argue mocks the chair, something that's always been held to the highest standard on this series, but that's what Kurtzman Trek does. It just looks for things to devalue and change. I don't like it. I hate how she interacts with him, too. Every time she interacts with this character, she's like laying on her back. She looks like she's in a total submissive pose, which is not something a captain should do. So she's only a captain when she's on the ship. She's actually like the person who runs the academy. But it's still very worthy criticism. And people that are outside of this are going to say, well, why are you nitpicking? But she's supposed to be in charge, and she's like sliding down on her back while this guy towers over. It's a submissive move, which is not something an authority figure is supposed to do. But anyway, let's get back to Christopher Cushman, who says, negative review bombing of Academy likely to end the possibility of shows like Legacy, as well put Trek into a 10 through 15-year hiatus. Honestly, that much of this negative rhetoric coming out before the airing of the first episode based on the trailer and stills. Yeah, because the trailer was awful, and it looked like peak Kurtzman Trek, which a lot of people hate. And listen, man, when you tell me the series could be put on hiatus for 10 to 15 years, I say that's fantastic because there's plenty of shit to watch. You can go back and watch the old stuff, which still holds up. It actually gets kids excited about space.
Yeah, it still holds up. I just got done playing some clips of an episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. The episode was called Duet. You feel me? It was called Duet. And it was really dialogue between Kira and Maritza. It was that dialogue that really truly compelled me. Like, man, this is some good ass fucking show. I watched this nigga break. Like this motherfucker broke in half. Yeah, it's like if you put what you just heard in the clips I made, put it in the context of Germany in the labor camp. Let's just say one of the camp masters, let's say one of the Nazis is posing as one of the motherfuckers that was torturing people, but you're really the clerk of the motherfucker that was torturing people. And the person that is interrogating you is, let's just say, one of the baby hats. And the clerk is trying to say that he did all this crazy fucked up shit, but you was really cowering under a table. He was like, you don't know what it's like to be a coward. You know, I'm like, damn, this is a good ass fucking show. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and a lot of characters got great backstories. You know what I'm saying? You know, man, when Worf popped up, I was like, Worf, get the fuck out of here. What up, though? You about to kick niggas' asses in this motherfucker. That's what's up. We got Worf in this bitch, y'all. Worf and Jadzia Dax. Ooh. You know, but the only character I do have in that show is Bashir. Yeah, I forgot. He's a sanctimonious motherfucker. But he's one of the smartest motherfuckers on the ship. And plus he's the doctor. So when y'all get shot, you get shot with a phaser, you're gonna have to talk to the nigga you don't like. Like, god damn. What's up, Bashir? Like, what's up, Kane? Yeah, all right. No, I ain't all right. I got shot with a phaser. Hook me up, Nick.
What the hell there is to get excited about this show? Teen romance? It sucks. People hate it. But, you know, every time something happens, it's always negative review bombing. It's not that actually people hate it. No, because the critics love it. The critics love it. So this is from some article that he's sharing here. It says, one smart fan even asked an artificial intelligence bot if intentionally killing Starfleet Academy would somehow encourage Paramount to finally decide to produce the series concept that fans have been clamoring for in vain for the last few years since the series finale of Star Trek Picard, known as Star Trek Legacy. They're not going to do it. Kurtzman, from what I've heard, dismissed it and gave Terry Matalas a shitty offer so that he would intentionally not do it. They will never do Star Trek Legacy, no matter what happens with Academy or whatever bullshit. I mean, look at that Section 31 movie they made. That thing got nominated for like multiple Razzies.
God damn. I didn't know that. I knew Section 31 was bad because they had a fucked up concept and storyline and plot. But god damn, it got nominated for Razzies? It was that bad? Jesus. Damn. And Section 31 is supposed to be like the dark James Bond mixed with killer shit. Section 31 is a whole bunch of killers, you know, that work behind the scenes of Starfleet. And like they kind of like pull the strings and it takes it to the admiral, and the admiral takes it to all the captains, and the captains run the shit. Bro, it's supposed to be on some dark dialogue. Like it's supposed to be dark, but it's supposed to be still them being in the shadows. Take place with a captain just got a ship, he going through his shit. Maybe like one person on that ship is connected to Section 31, like Dr. Bashir was connected to Sloan when they was on DS9. So it's like, like they could have did some shit like that, and like made the shit build up to a like dog ass crazy finale or some shit where they going against the Borg or something, but like the whole season should be like motherfuckers compromising the prime directive. That's what it's supposed to be. It's like it's either the captain get influenced or like somebody got to get influenced by Section 31, but or like they be scrutinized for getting some people killed or some shit. It's like something got to happen. But like the shit oh my fucking God. I didn't know it was that bad though. I didn't know it was that bad to get Razzies.
That's how bad it is. After losing his father in a gang for like multiple Razzies. That's how bad it is. Star Trek Legacy would have been successful. I don't know if it would be now. Is Terry Metalis going to do it? Because if it's just another Kurtzman clown, I don't want it. The only way I would want that show is if Terry Metalis did it. And I don't think that that's going to happen. So I don't really care if it happens or not, if it's just going to happen under one of his stooges. The hell would I want that for? I don't want that. I'd rather it just not happen, to be honest, then. I'd rather it just not exist. All this does is devalue what came before it. Because it's just turning people off to Star Trek. And this, I hate this bullshit here. If Trek fails, fans will have an equal share in the outcome. My past criticism has always been vocal about the destruction of TOS storylines. Academy is 1,000 years in the future and poses little to no risk to that continuity. If you hate it, don't watch it. Isn't that going to have the same outcome if nobody watches it? Which is already happening. It's not showing up in the Nielsen ratings. So we finally got those numbers for when those first 2 episodes came out. Now, there is a chance it could pop up eventually, and I think that it might eventually because some people might want to see the shit show. That happened with The Acolyte. So The Acolyte popped on Nielsen's, I think. This was a while ago, but I'm pretty sure it popped on the Nielsen, and then it fell off the charts completely after the Space Lesbian episode where they said, oh, you thought Anakin was special. Guess what? We're space lesbian witches. We can create our own Force child, too.
We're space lesbian witches. We can make our own Force child, too. I'm glad I ain't watched that shit. Star Wars, The Acolyte. Y'all fucked my shit up. I feel like Godfather. Look how they massacred my boy. I feel like Godfather when he found out that time he got lit up in that phone booth. They lit that nigga up. Was it the phone booth or was it the motherfucking car? They lit the motherfucker up though. I know they lit Tommy ass up. But oh god damn. What was the Boba Fett little series that they had with the motherfucking with the bounty hunter? That shit was pretty cool till it fell off. You know, but Star Wars Clone Wars was a decent motherfucking animation, you know. But this new shit, it's like you can see them putting the agenda politics inside the episodes. Like it's clear as fucking day. It's clear as fucking day.
I say with the canon of Star Wars.
Yep.
Kind of like what this bullshit has been doing. And it is still in continuity. It's in the same world, apparently, as all of the stuff that came before it. How great to know that all of the work the Federation did just goes right down the shitter, and they can forget that there's other ways to travel other than dilithium and all this stuff. It just all goes down. Everyone becomes retarded. Basically, we go from like utopia to Star Trek idiocracy. That's what it feels like. And I'm not the only one saying that. I have never met a genuine fan of this bullshit that actually likes the older stuff. I refuse to believe anybody actually likes this show. I think the show is one of the biggest pieces of shit. In some ways, I think it's worse than The Acolyte. I didn't see anybody eating paint chips or whatever those little blue balls were in The Acolyte, or their communication badges. Gomer Pyle. This is like, because people forget about that. Star Trek.
This nigga said Gomer Pyle. Oh my god! If I don't know who Gomer Pyle is, look him up. Now look, this was way before my time too. But my moms used to watch this motherfucker. Oh, what was the name of the show though? But if y'all put Gomer Pyle in your Google, you will see some goofy ass motherfucker, and you'll probably see the TV show. I sat back and watched the shit one day. I was like, man, this shit funny. Gomer Pyle, you a stupid motherfucker. He be giving this motherfucker Sergeant the flux like a motherfucker. That nigga be going through it dealing with that motherfucker. Salute DJ Graves. What up, though? You peep that dude's beat I sent you? I gotta check my Gmail. I got to check my Gmail. Good looking out. I'm gonna check my Gmail. I'm gonna check it out. You already know what it is. Like I've been busy writing and I'm resting. But I'm gonna definitely check it after this.
Fleet Academy is supposed to be for officers, people of at least some intelligence. Okay, it'd be like Gomer Pyle from Full Metal Jacket, becoming an officer. Hello, Lieutenant Pyle. Like, that's not going to happen. Retards who eat their communication badges don't become officers. I'm sorry. But it's like everyone's dumb in that world, so I guess it makes sense. It's literally Idiocracy Star Trek. That's what it is. And that's why it's not making the ratings. Why nobody wants it. Everyone hates it. It's why it's getting bad reviews. Because nobody wants this shit. Other than a small but very loud batch of people on social media. That's it. But now you've got people literally begging you to leave it alone, which I think is funny. Don't worry, Chris.
Yeah, they say begging me to leave it alone. Shout out to Vanta. She was like, no, don't watch that shit. She was like, no, please.
Still get work if Star Trek goes on hiatus for 10 to 15 years, which I would argue would probably help it, because at that time, all of these dumbasses that are running it, all these Kurtzman people will be gone, and maybe you can get somebody that's actually passionate about Star Trek and wants good Star Trek to come in there and possibly revive it and turn it into something people actually want.
I can make a better Star Trek.
So
you already know that.
Yeah, the reviews, the negative reviews will not.
I can make a better fucking Star Trek. I'm gonna say it again. Shout out to my past self for saying it. I'm the future. Well, the present, then the future. But yeah, I can make a better motherfucking Star Trek. Like, Jesus. Let me write a pilot episode real quick. The only hard part about my pilot is what type of uniforms I'm going to have everybody to wear. You know what I'm saying? What's going to be the uniforms? You know? Those motherfuckers was better off doing the motherfucking Star Wars side project, giving the Maquis a chance to motherfucking get they shine on, because like they motherfucking rebels. Shouts out to the Maquis. And what's cool about the Maquis storyline is most of those leaders of the Maquis is ex-Starfleet. So that's what makes it great. It's like, nigga, y'all motherfuckers left us alone for Cardassia to take shit. Nigga, fuck the Starfleet. And fuck these Cardassians. We gonna do whatever the fuck we want. We gonna raid ships. We gonna blow up shit. And blah, 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 blah. That's what I loved about the Maquis. There was ex-fucking Starfleet. You know? So they knew, but like the only thing about the Maquis was they ships just wasn't as powerful. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna let they motherfucking raid a ship and take it. But you know, man, but like most of their ships was, you know, was all, you know, it wasn't strong. You know. But that was that. Oh, where we at now? Oh yeah. Let's go to the UK real quick. You already know what it is. You know, before we go to the UK, we gotta play our girl real quick.
Hi, I'm Amelia. I'm English, and I love England. I like having fish and chips and a pint at the local pub. I like Shakespeare and Dickens, Tolkien and Lewis, Harry Potter. I like pork, sausage, and dogs, and fashion.
Haram! Haram!
But I don't like that. Brits are famously polite, but it mustn't mean we're willing to commit cultural suicide. Our institutions, the Church of England, the BBC, are a bunch of queers and nonces. How the bloody hell did we go from Churchill to you git? Sadiq Khan, the mayor? This is London, mate, not Afghanistan. Or Star Wars.
I'll get him that.
Our government won't even protect our schoolgirls from grooming gangs. Sod off, wankers! The police won't help. They're too busy confiscating garden tools and suppressing free speech.
That's right, miss. What have I done, officer? You've tweeted rudely, and you're under arrest.
Curry is fine, but we have several recipes already. There are 50 Islamic nations in the world. Muslims don't need to be on our island. They want to conquer it. The government says it must be this way. That doesn't make it right, does it, Robin Hood? These dragons that threaten our England won't go away unless brave knights rise up to slay them. Or did all the British bloodlines with any bollocks get killed off in World Wars I and II? Englishmen, it's your country, and it's being taken from you. Chav, posh, doesn't matter. We're already all in this together. I don't want this to be the future of the women of England, and I'm sure the women of Iran and Afghanistan didn't want it either. Your ancestors beat the Spanish Armada, Napoleon, and the Nazis. Surely you can handle welfare tourists. History will record what you do or don't do. Get cracking, lads. Love, Amelia.
All right, now we're in the UK with it. You know, we got one little clip. They're talking about aliens. They're talking about aliens, Vonta, my UK correspondent. I know you out there, boots on the ground.
From outer space.
Yeah, I'm saying it for it. Give it.
I believe that what we think is aliens aren't aliens from outer space. They're interdimensional. So as a Christian, I believe that we're also interdimensional. When we leave this plane, we go to a different realm. And so what people may be talking about are demonic beings. And there's something interesting. There are scientists who have been talking to people who have claimed to be abducted. And what's interesting is the only thing, and it was a constant overlap, the only thing that brought them out of an abduction scenario was calling the name of Jesus Christ. Yeah, so I can send you that out there. It's fascinating.
It is so interesting, all of this. I mean,
And motherfucker think that is just like confirming that it works. You can get out. You know what happens? Here's what I think. I think your purest intention, the placebo effect. That's what I'm gonna just say. I'm gonna just say the placebo effect. Shouts out to Low Key. But we gotta hear this shit again. They talk about this in the UK. We already motherfucker like debunked it over here, but like we waiting for some more UFO conversation to pop up over here. But I'm glad it's popping up over there. But this motherfucker talking about I'm a Christian and you believe in aliens. It just blew my fucking mind hearing this shit. So like, hold on, let's go back to the beginning.
From outer space.
yeah, I'm saying it for it. Give it.
I believe that what we think is aliens aren't aliens from outer space. They're interdimensional. So as a Christian, I believe that we're all...
I believe they're interdimensional. But I think my past self is going to say this on a lie. But like it goes back to when that CIA agent was at the motherfucking so-called T9 conference talking to interdimensional beings. Interdimensional beings, I mean. From our future, 40,000 years, 52,000 years, I heard on one, and another one was just fucked up. But what they all had in common was they merged with technology, and y'all merged with other timelines to help y'all timeline. So that gave me the conclusion. Thank you, phone. It gave me the conclusion is let's not do transhumanism. Shut this AI shit down, because if our 3 or 4 possible futures is going to be fucked, where we're going to have to come back here to talk to us and some other interdimensional fucks from 50,000 years from now just to help our timelines, then we need to stop somewhere. We need to stop what we're fucking doing, think, analyze what the fuck we're doing with our timeline, and be like, I don't want to become the future that's 40,000 years, 52,000 years, whatever the 1,000 years, the last motherfucker that was real fucked up. He looked at like on an episode of Doctor Who when they merged a nigga into a Cyberman. like god damn, bro. And it was like they needed the tech. It was what also made it sad was everybody left nature. So it's like we need to get back in tune with nature, because if we don't, this whole planet gonna fucking turn to Mars, probably. Smooth eyes wide shut. But let's go back. They're talking about aliens in the UK.
From outer space.
yeah, I'm saying it for it. Give it.
I believe that what we think is aliens aren't aliens from outer space. They're interdimensional. So as a Christian, I believe that we're also interdimensional. When we leave this plane, we go to a different realm. And so what people may be talking about are demonic beings. And there's something interesting. There are scientists who have been talking to people who have claimed to be abducted. And what's interesting is the only thing, and it was a constant overlap, the only thing that brought them out of an abduction scenario was calling the name of Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Yeah, so I can send you that out there.
Here's what's so fucked up. That's not in all cases. I read most cases, and some of those cases did not involve Jesus. Some motherfuckers was kidnapped and brought back to their fucking car with time missing. No Jesus involvement. No one's talking about. Now, I understand certain near-death experiences and sleep paralysis moments. Call upon the name of Jesus Christ, but like what I was going back to before I played it, it was like the placebo effect. Yes, you may be calling on Jesus, right? But you probably really calling on your inner higher self to come save your ass. I'm speaking from a spiritualist standpoint because you are the God, you are the goddess. God lives within, church, whatever. And this is what this is why I fuck with the spiritual Christians, because they was the ones that put this out there. So it's like, yo, your higher self or the Jesus within, that's what you called on. These motherfuckers thinking they calling an actual entity to come down and save them. That's the mind fuck. Even the phone agrees. You get the bum probe if not careful. Right. They probably said, Jesus, help me. No, you get this probe. And here's the real true mind fuck. You're not being abducted. You're being kidnapped to take to a fucking lab underground guarded by federal agents. The military is flying these spaceships. Don't be surprised if you find out that these military personnel is wearing alien outfits. They got the tech to hover. They got the shit. They got it. You know what I'm saying? I don't put nothing past them. They talking about voice of God weapons and shit. Come on, man. These motherfuckers be voice in your head, make your ass walk outside. Your ass get hemmed the fuck up. Salute Jordan, bro. Happy birthday again, bro. This still your month.
Fascinating.
It is so interesting, all of this. I mean, I all this, because I'm surprised, like, the UK has not been paying attention to all these testimonies taking place in Congress. The whistleblowers, the David Grosh, and all of them. And, the UK just has had a sort of very passing, fleeting, momentary, if at all, interest in this. And I'm like, dude, there's people from like the CIA and people who used to be head of the armed forces in America basically saying, yeah, we catch up some aircraft. I've seen an actual alien human being. I'm like, what do you happen to know?
I don't know. I mean, if we really knew, would that change things for the better or would it change things for the worse?
For the worse.
I don't know.
I do.
I don't know if it's necessarily a good thing that we know everything that is happening around us.
We need to know
I do kind of agree with you. Ignorance is bliss. But it is funny, because I'm a Christian as well. And I kind of
She said, I agree. Ignorance is bliss. We have ourselves a cipher. We have ourselves a cipher right. The fucking cipher rights are real. Oh my fucking God. You either down with the DOs or you down with the ciphers or you part of the goddamn matrix.
To myself, when you look at some of the observations that are being made.
Nigga, real shit. I gotta pause that again. She said, I agree. Ignorance is bliss. And she said that comfortably, like Cypher did in the Matrix. When he took a bite of that motherfucking steak. What if we were underground already? And this place is the lab. Yo, that would just go with my theory of this bitch being an ant farm or this bitch being a hamster wheel or rancher cattle theory type shit, like this the playpen, whatever, but like we're being herded to slaughter type shit. And the government is the ranchers, the dogs are law enforcement and military, and we're the cattle. Yep. This could be an underground lab. Because the alien entity or deity that towers above us got us in a fucking got us in a dome or some shit. This could be could be in a goddamn slogan. I don't know. I think we on a Bluetooth speaker. I think we on a Bluetooth speaker. There's people that think that we floating on the turtle. There's people that think that this bitch is round, flat, a pear shape. This shit mixed with some shit from some type of RPG game that I never played before. It's like, man, this shit is, we don't know. And the fucked up thing about it is the people that runs this planet is trying to prevent us from not knowing. So like, this is why, you know, I'd rather seek wisdom, knowledge, and understanding for the rest of my days, because the pinnacle of success is being a politician or a celebrity. Y'all can have that shit. Y'all can have that shit. But if we underground, god damn. If we underground right now, then that's an artificial sky, that's an artificial sun, that's an artificial moon and stars. And we're being fucking tricked. When that sky flicker, eyes wide shut, I'm gonna be like, yo, nigga, we underground. I'm like, we underground, dog. Eyes wide shut was right. That sky flicker. I saw the moon flicker.
Alien-esque stuff, including orbs in the sky, you know, things that, you know, big lights that are moving around. And I'm like, yeah, funny that, because like the Bible, you had like things coming down, like bright lights in the sky coming down and saying, you know, I'm the messenger from God. And I'm like, maybe.
But I hate how they always reference the Bible when not Hinduism. Motherfuckers pulling up at some shit called the Vimanas and shooting lightning bolts and fireballs and shit. There's depictions in other cultures showing battles in the fucking sky, but y'all want to keep on going back to the fucking biblical shit. The biblical shit don't got shit to do with the fuck I was reading in the Mahabharata and the Bhagavad Gita and the motherfucking, like, yo, niggas was celestial gang banging on some pull up shit. Pull up. Niggas pulling up. Nigga, we shoot each other in the sky. They showing pictures of the pictures, shit on walls, shit falling in the buildings. Like, damn, nigga, that what y'all saw? Hell yeah, bro. That shit was crazy, son. This nigga pulled up with a golden spear. He threw that bitch, and it was like a lightning bolt, and it appeared right back in his hand. Since they want to go there, I already know they probably kicked me out. I'm probably going in and out. What they gotta do? Okay, I'm gonna turn to a big ass cloud. Wow. Right? I'm gonna turn to a big pillar of fire. Wow. Right? That's not cold. That's not cold at all. I'm not even saying about the motherfucking genocide. I'm gonna turn the water into blood. Wow. I'm a motherfucking make it rain locusts and shit and frogs and what? What? I'd rather read the Bhagavad Gita. I'd rather read the Mahabharata. Niggas is gangbanging. Fuck it. The story of Shiva, the story of Kali. Come on now. Motherfucking bloody fucking roaring this bitch. Yep. Here we go. They kicking me out again. I guess I'm talking about they fake ass fucking deity. Oh, she talking about Christianity. We gotta stop them. Let me know if y'all hear me. But shout out to Jordan, man.
There's this huge overlap between a lot of it, like you said.
Yeah, I think so. I think that, to me, personally speaking, especially when you start learning more about space and how far things actually are, we can see fairly well into, I'm going to mess up terms because I'm not a space person, but we can see fairly well in the Milky Way. So
y'all can't see fairly well shit in the Milky Way if NASA keep on giving y'all CGI photos. Fuck the bullshit. How can y'all claim y'all see this miraculous galaxy, but y'all give us blurry shots of a so-called object? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I don't trust NASA as far as I can fucking throw them. And especially, you ain't supposed to trust NASA after how the fuck they came to be. Hashtag Operation Paperclip. How y'all took the Nazis and created NASA. Fuck on out of here. I don't trust NASA as far as I can fucking throw them. They talk about, like, we don't have Nazis in our country. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. You can go and NASA right now and say, "Hail Hitler." Everybody stand up and salute. Like, get the fuck out of here.
If there was some sort of beings that were living within the Milky Way, probably by now we would have seen some sort of activity. But what it looks like is that the Milky Way was designed perfectly for us to survive here. It sounds kind of weird to say that, but in every which way, comets and things like that, they hit all the other planets, but they rarely touch us, or anything massive would hit us. Everything seems to have a particular role. And if we were off just slightly, we wouldn't be able to survive here. And we're the only planet that has sustained living within our galaxy. And to reach another galaxy is incredibly far away. So the idea that there's some sort of technology that can make them come so quickly here, just so they can pretend not to be here. I don't know.
See, this is where my sort of
yeah, come here so they can pretend not to be here. That shows that there's an agenda going on. Because why you don't want to be seen? Think about it. And plus another thing, y'all watch the movie They Live, right? Y'all watch the movie They Live, right? There's a scene in They Live, you know, like when Roddy Piper and Keith David breaks in and they go past the rooms and they see a room where a motherfucker is going on a motherfucking machine and he's teleporting. These motherfuckers don't think it's possible because they've seen it in fucking movies, but they're telling you to their face what the fuck they're doing. They Live is the blueprint. It's like They Live. Watch that fucking movie. That's number one on my fucking list of best conspiracy movies. One of my favorite movies of all motherfucking time because it's telling you like it is. Man, when he pulled out his money and he said, "This is your God," that shit right there broke me. Consume. Obey. Man, come on, man. Watch They Live. Motherfucker got that motherfucking teleportation machine and got the fuck up out of here. And we're still crazy about the fucking guy that's talking this. He claimed to be Christian. He ain't supposed to be talking like this. That's the crazy shit. He ain't supposed to be talking about aliens. This supposed to be like, God created the heavens and the earth and this galaxy for us to live in. That's what he's supposed to be saying. But I guess he's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. 1 foot alien theology, 1 foot God, you know, like if he keep going this route, he ain't gonna believe in God no more. He gonna think God is an alien. He keep going this route. Fuck here, right? To help the planet or help people. Why you don't want to be seen? Because you have an agenda. Mind you, truth has no agenda. Let me say that one more time. Truth has no agenda. If you hear it in the name of truth and love, then show yourself. I don't give a fuck if you show yourself. Give a fuck if you're a being of light, a tall Zeta gray. We don't trust reptilians or grays, but shit, they can show yourself. So we can be like, okay, I'm not about to follow this shit. And plus, I said it before, and I'll say it again. If aliens do exist, nigga, they're working with the goddamn government.
Maybe on some kind of farm thing comes from. Because I always think about, you know, when you have wildlife documentaries and you've got the sad scene of like the little baby elephant has got lost from the herd. And it's this, you know, David Attenborough in a forlorn tone narrates, you know, but, you know, little baby emo is walking the wrong way from the herd, and they all head into the water hole, and little does this little elephant realizes that he's lost everybody in some sort of, you know, moment, and now he's walking in the opposite direction. He's going to end up a bag of bones and dead. And yet, you know, the wildlife, the people filming it are like, well, gotta leave it, it's nature, just gotta let that happen. they're not intervening and going and getting an elephant and going like, right, quick, come this way, this is where your mum is. And so I sort of think that, maybe if there are other species, or maybe it's us from the future, and we've learned how to sort of conquer.
Yeah. We talked about that. I told you about the CIA agent that went to that so-called T9 conference, and he was talking to 3 or 4 different motherfuckers from our distant future, 40,000 years, 50,000 years, and we merged with tech, and like shit was so fucked up, they was merging with other people from different timelines to motherfuckers save their own timeline. So I was like, okay, let's not do the transhumanism AI robot merging, the consciousness shit. Let's not do none of that. Let's use the AI and the robotics for what it's supposed to be used for, to help out with machinery and, like to make shit more quick and efficient when it comes to our motherfucking internet. Or just get it out the way. Say y'all making soldiers, man. Make y'all super soldiers like y'all want to, so y'all can motherfucking go to war. Stop playing. Y'all want to go to war.
Time. Who knows? I always think that not believing is a sign of not having much intelligence or imagination. I think that we, as human beings, we should sort of have a initial position of believing in a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not to say maybe
you should have a position to question a lot of stuff. Believe in yourself. But ain't nothing wrong with being open-minded to a lot of shit. But question the shit that you open-minded to. Do some study, do some research, do your due diligence, and come to a conclusion on your own and be like, this might be some bullshit. Or, I'm going to take my truth from this, apply it to my life, and see what works.
I should rephrase. I think aliens are real. It's just about where they're coming from. So, like I said, I don't think they're coming from a different galaxy. I think it's more likely coming from a different dimension. Especially when you...
So, all right, so you believe aliens exist, you just want to know where the fuck they come from. How about, nigga, if there are aliens, nigga, what are their fucking intentions? That's what you should be asking. What are their intentions? Because it looked like, nigga, the world is still full of pain and suffering and death and famine and all this stress, depression, and all this suffering. Did I say suffering already? Nigga, what? Y'all down here to talk to people? Or y'all down here trading technology with people? Because, like, we already heard about the pact that y'all made with aliens for us to be kidnapped and experimented on. And the same for the aliens, too. They give them up for them to be experimented on. Also, they experimented on both of us. We have been sold out by our own fucking human race. Like real shit. And this motherfucker said he was a fucking Christian. Don't forget that. But you believe in aliens. Some Christians don't believe in aliens. Some Christians be like, the aliens are the angels and the bad aliens are the demons. That's what some believe. Trifling ass aliens. But it's like, man, I don't know.
Pure testimonies of things appearing and magically disappearing all at once. Is it that the technology has them disappear from our atmosphere throughout our galaxy and just gone in a matter of a split second? Or does it make more sense from a dimensional standpoint that they are able to weave in and out of different dimensions? So, and then you can go down the pipe of near-death experiences where people cross over. That is crossing over to a different dimension. It happens just like that in just a moment. So, to me, that makes more sense than, a couple of great aliens riding around in a spaceship.
Right. I always feel I find when people sort of go, don't believe in God, don't believe in extraterrestrials, I'm just like, that is so sad. I kind of don't feel like, what is the purpose of anything if it's like, I live here and then I die and that's it. It's like, come on, there's got to be more positive news than that. Anyway, let's...
Yeah, and it is. But it's within, though. You don't got to believe in God or aliens. Like I said, nigga, believe in your goddamn self. Even the Gnostics was like, shit. God is a genocidal homicide, a maniac. This body is a prison. This planet is a prison. The only way out is through knowledge of self. Fuck finding out where the aliens come from. Rather if they come from another planet or interdimensional. These motherfuckers are not here to help this motherfucking planet. That's what you should see. These niggas are not here helping the planet.
move on from the. I could talk about aliens all day. It's such. Honestly, I'm like female Joe Rogan. This stuff, like
this bitch,
this gets the younger.
And this bitch, like, she said she the female Joe Rogan. I'm like, Joe Rogan sold out, right? But I forgot you did say ignorance is bliss, though. Trifling ass aliens.
Prior process, the fact that there's been a cataclysm, ancient civilizations, UFOs, ghosts. I'm here for all of it. But unfortunately,
you were here for all of it, but you just said ignorance is bliss. But I like her energy. But bitch, you an NPC. Oh man, how they give her a news coverage? But fuck it. This shit was hilarious. I never heard alien talk over there in the UK, so because I'll hear it all the time over here, but like finally hearing it over there is fucking crazy. But she about to go to another topic, and we about to go to the last video. This is Winging It Wednesdays. Oh yeah, we got some motherfucking shit. Remember I told y'all about Dr. Umar having that motherfucking gym in that so-called school? Some people still be like, man, he ain't got no school. I'm like, yo, he got a school, but the only thing he made was a gym, but still question everything. He could have paid a motherfucker to use his gymnasium. So let's keep our eye on this shit. Right?
World, I know it has been 7 long years. I know it has been 7 long, hard, tough, grueling years, but we are here, baby.
But I also said, we got to understand, if the motherfucker don't have a team, yes, it's definitely going to take a longer time for you to get a school done. And I said, if you had a team, you would probably got it done within, 3 years. By yourself, I'm giving you 5 to 10. This nigga got done in 7. This is within the 10 years. Him doing it alone off the donations and shit. But he probably could have got done a lot faster if he didn't smoke that shit up. I know that nigga fucking tricking. He gotta be tricking off that bread. You could have been got that shit done within 5 years, Umar. Get the fuck out of here. All those gifts, donations. Get the fuck out of here. But it confirmed, about the gymnasium. But like what's crazy is ain't no address on it. But it's like, that people got to go there and like see it for themselves. But I know it takes time for the address to process to the city, like depending on, like what city you at in the process of the license and the inspections and all that shit. But he about to get a run for his money. He got the school up. He's in the files now. It's over.
The school is absolutely done. The school is fully done. The school is completely done. And on Tuesday, because government is closed on Monday to celebrate white supremacy presidency, he contacted the city to request an inspection of the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Elementary School and Gym. Brothers and sisters, thank you for those of you who stood with me. Not the fakes and the phonies. Not those who act like you supported me but didn't trust me, didn't believe me. You listened to the struggle streamers and the scammers. You believed them. I want to thank the real people for standing with me because our time has come. Happy birthday, Frederick Douglass. Your gift is this school. Frederick Douglass always wanted to open. Nigga, that's an extra black fist. Brother, I'll open it for him. I am going to open the school for you, cousin. Don't you worry. The blood of Belly is alive and well. The legacy of Frederick Douglass is alive and it is well. The legacy of Bishop Richard Allen is alive and well. I might become an AME pastor. Y'all think I should become an AME pastor? Yeah, what? Still money. Should I become an AME pastor?
Yeah, still money.
The gospel of Black Christ. Should I call it leadership and turn the John Jock Dessalines Nat Turner Gymnasium into a branch of the AME Church on Sunday morning? What do y'all think? And preach the good gospel of Garveyism and the good gospel of the Black Christ. What do you think, brothers and sisters? But the day after Monday.
Well, I think you have just became a court leader. You a motherfucking court leader. Yep. So Dr. Umar got at school. That's just some quick news. And now let's go to the last video.
Because they can't.
Let's go.
So you know the IDF army, the Israeli army, the IDF, they consider themselves the most moral army in the world because they can't help but lie, right? So they have to lie. And whatever they say, just think the opposite, because we've seen how they're slaughtering children, and then they take pictures of themselves after they just slaughtered women and children and completely slaughtered their. So, and this is what they're doing to Palestinians, right? You see that? Isn't that fun? That's an old guy with a. Okay, and here they are wearing that's someone's bra. Here they are. They're all happy they did this to the Palestinians. They're all happy, and here they are with the women's lingerie. They love to have the women's. They're just regular guys. The IDF soldiers. They could be your neighbors or your former neighbors because they live in your home now. Here's some of the agents who took pictures of themselves while standing upon the still smoldering corpses of women and children. So these are the kind of people the IDF soldiers are, right? And this is the kind of stuff that they do.
Yeah, the IDF soldiers killing motherfuckers, standing over their smoldering bodies, wearing their clothes. Like, yeah, look at me, bitch. I just killed this bitch. And I'm wearing her shit. Like, what? But what y'all about to hear is some some motherfucker shit. Some motherfucker shit. This is whew. Let's go.
And then when they kill them, they dress up in their women's clothes. That's it. That's what they're doing. That's what this is. The most moral army in the world, constantly posting pictures of themselves in the dresses and undergarments of their victims amongst women and playing with the toys of the children they murder, all while their funders pontificate to the rest of the world about human rights.
Damn.
So here they are with their toys. So that's a little kid they killed.
Man, they killed the little kid and played with his fucking toys. That's some diabolical shit. That's some diabolical shit. Like real shit. That's some diabolical shit.
And now they got the little kid's bike. And they take pictures on it. Isn't that nice? It's wow. Maybe he'll be unlucky and he'll roll over a mine they planted with that bike. When they celebrate the slaughter of 18,000 babies and children, take their toys as trophies and upload the pictures on their social media. That's what this is. Want to see more of it? Here's more of it. They got all the babies. They got the kids' bikes. They got the kids' toys. They got the soccer ball. They got stuffed animals.
And that's grimy.
This is one of the most. This is like I can't even think of something that I saw in Schindler's List that is just this disgusting. I really can't. Can you? I don't.
I can. I got one. Yeah, that was the IDF soldier you was talking about, but I got one. It was back when I was in high school. Or maybe right before or after I dropped out. And I came across the motherfucking pictures of our American soldiers, men and women of our armed forces, slaughtering and torturing the Afghanis or Iraqis on fucking camera, smiling and shit while they all looking tortured and shit. Yeah, we did that too. We did that shit too. I'ma never forget what I saw. Yes, what like what I saw what these IDF soldiers are doing, man, but still though, it just took me back. Like, we're no better than them. Oh, spoiler alert. Ha! They work together. Because at the end of the day, nigga, no one should be posting no type of shit like that. None whatsoever. I don't even like the fact that kids going up signing bombs. I don't like that shit. That's not gruesome at all. But the symbology of what I'm seeing is I'm signing a bomb that's going to potentially be dropped on me and my fucking family or somebody else's fucking family. Whew.
We killed children. We stole their toys. We posed for this picture. We are smiling and laughing. We think this is enormous fun. We're having the time of our lives. We love this, and we're going to kill all the children. Worse than Nazis? How dare you? That's anti-Semitic. So why do I show you all this? Because they're starting to kill themselves. The guys who do this kind of stuff. Turns out that God gives people a psyche, and their psyche can't handle it. So Israel's society can't hide its genocide in Gaza anymore. More and more IDF whistleblowers are talking now, and they are psychologically damaged and spiritually annihilated by what they have done to the native Palestinian population in Gaza.
So the incident you just heard, people are self-deleting because they can't live with the shame and guilt, knowing that they did this shit to women and children and posted this shit on social media. Like, yeah, look what we doing. Like, yo, that we can't get away with that shit in the hood. Like if I motherfucking hemmed up a cop or some shit like that, nigga, I'm going to fucking prison. But if you're a soldier, you can get away with it, huh? Okay. It's fucking crazy. But they're self-deleting because of this.
Zanland docs did a very good job getting some of these on record. This is just the tip of the iceberg. So here, I'll read you. This is a soldier, and he's talking about how messed up they are psychologically from slaughtering children and then taking photos with their toys. So I'll read it to you. He said, I kept thinking we could make things right. But you can't bring people back. The fact that we took part in this haunts me. I feel that they've destroyed all my pride in being an Israeli. Yeah, you think? In being an IDF officer. Yeah, they destroyed all your stuff. That's something. And what's left is shame.
Yep.
I hope I can find a way to live without feeling shame with every step I take. There was this woman officer, and she was asked what her role was, and she answered, I'm one of the bad guys. I take care of the humanitarian aid. Wow, think about that. It was that day I realized there was a chasm between me and all the people there. They and I don't think the same. My place is not here. I keep thinking we could make this right, but you can't bring people back. There's no fixing that. That's what he said. There's no fixing that. No, there is no fixing that. We'll be right back with more of this story after
fucking serious.
% off your order.
Salute Joe. What up, there, Joe?
Yeah,
888-253-0418. Israel's defense ministry says it has recorded a nearly 40% increase in post-traumatic stress disorder cases amongst its soldiers since September 2023.
Salute.
And predicts the figure will increase by 180% by 2028. Wow. I would go so far as to say they had a mental health crisis long before that. For somebody not to notice what's going on and then to join in on it, even for a moment. Of the 22,300 troops or personnel being treated for war wounds, 60% suffer from post-trauma. Yeah, post-trauma. Based on reports from the early 2026, the Israeli Defense Forces are facing a significant spike in mental health crisis, post-traumatic stress disorder, and suicides among soldiers following the start of the war in Gaza on October 7th, 2023. Here is the key details based on available data through January 2026. Significant rise in suicides. Between January 24 and July 25, 279 IDF soldiers attempted to unalive themselves, with reports indicating at least 36 to over 40 soldiers died by unaliving themselves during that period. Some reports indicate that since October 7, 2023, the number of unalived has significantly risen, with combat soldiers comprising 78% of these cases. In 2024, a sharp increase from previous years. Impact of combat. The spike in unalived soldiers is strongly linked to traumatic experience. Intense repeated combat in Gaza and, more recently, Lebanon. The psychological toll has been described as a suicide epidemic by some, with many soldiers struggling with PTSD and moral injury. Military response. The IDF has acknowledged the crisis, with officials noting that thousands of soldiers are receiving mental health treatment. The military has increased the number of mental health officers for active duty soldiers and reservists. And a significant number of the unalived cases and mental health issues are reported amongst reservists who have been called up multiple times and spent long durations in combat zones. Ronan City is a clinical psychologist who directs combat veterans research at Emek Medical Center in northern Israel. He said soldiers were generally grappling with two different sources of trauma. One source was related to deep experiences of fear and being afraid to die while deployed in Gaza and Lebanon, and even while at home in Israel. Many witnessed the Hamas assault on southern Israel, in which the militants also took around 250 hostages.
You might hear me coughing in the background. I'm smoking some good ass weed.
The second source of trauma is from moral injury, or the damage done to a person's conscience or moral compass from something they did. By the way, let me go back here. A lot of soldiers split.
Yeah, you shot a kid in the face. That'll make anybody be like, "Oh my God, I'm fucked up."
And then women and children are injured and killed by accident. It's not an accident. They're targeting children. They're targeting women. They're bombing refugee camps
and hospitals.
This is not an accident.
Not an accident.
That's what Reuters will tell you. This is not an accident. And so living with that feeling that you have killed innocent people is a very difficult feeling, and you can't correct what you've done. One reservist, Paul, a 28-year-old father of three, said he had to leave his job as a project manager with a global firm because the whistles of the bullets above his head lingered with him even after returning home. Paul, who declined to give his last name over privacy concerns, said he deployed in combat roles in Gaza, Lebanon, and Syria. Although fighting has abated in recent months, he says he lives in a constant state of alert. I live that way every day. Well, at least you get to live, Paul.
Right.
Unlike the children you slaughtered.
Woo.
And let's remember the real victims here. They're not the IDF soldiers. The real victims here are the Palestinians. Palestinians' mental health specialists have said Gazans are suffering a volcano of psychological trauma, with large numbers now seeking treatment and children suffering symptoms such as night terrors and the inability to focus. So I think, I don't like to see suffering anywhere, but maybe if the IDF soldiers suffer more mental trauma, maybe they'll be inflicting less trauma on innocent children. That's my hope. So if there's a metrics where more mental anguish for the slaughterers and the terrorists, meaning the IDF soldiers, if they are more mentally tortured and that leads to less actual killing of Palestinians, I say more. I say good. I say let's have more of it. Okay, and you're going to think it's tough to make jokes about stuff like this, and it is, but I can do it, and you can come see me do it in Lansing, Michigan, Milwaukee, Albuquerque,
Houston, Michigan?
Dallas, Salt Lake City, and Las Vegas. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.
That nigga gonna be in Lansing, Michigan. I gotta go to Lansing, Michigan, but not to see Jimmy Dore. I gotta go to Lansing for some other shit. Because it seems a lot of city and state headquarters is there. I might have to go there. Allegedly. But we're gonna play 3 songs and we're gonna get up out of here. Shouts out to everybody. Number 3. What the fuck is it? There you go. Number 3. HHN Special Report. Shouts out to everybody. Winging It Wednesdays.
But they they hit you with some shit you ain't
Happy
ready for.
hump day.
Got a big ass gun you ain't ready for. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass blade you ain't ready
The
for.
Empire.
But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass bomb you ain't ready for. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. You ain't motherfucking ready, ho. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass gun you ain't ready for. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass blade you ain't ready for. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass bomb you ain't ready for. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. You ain't motherfucking ready, ho. But they hit you with something you ain't ready for. 4-4, take it down, about to let it go. Take it down, now your brains all on the floor. Everybody get down on the fucking floor. Get the money, get the running out the fucking door. Get the whip, gotta dip, we gotta go. Eliminate every enemy on the boat. Sniper, rifle, gotta let them know. Exterminate, catching too many bodies. You and your girl caught you doing Pilates. So you drive a Bugatti, I got a laser weapon. And I want a motherfucker know what they can do to your body. We caught a clue to the lava, we use a frequency weapons to teach a lesson. I'm the one that's gonna bring out spaghetti. Your demon level the element. Better growth and development. The revolution here that we gotta stay relevant. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass gun you ain't ready for. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass blade you ain't ready for. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass bomb you ain't ready for. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Motherfuckers ain't ready, ho. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass gun you ain't ready for. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass blade you ain't ready for. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass bomb you ain't ready for. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. You motherfuckers ain't ready, ho. But they hit you with something you ain't ready for. 4 color point bullets that'll take a soul. Soul flying out the body while you shake and roll. Full of double bag of weed, gotta fucking smoke. Smoking with a bad chick while we load up. Up the mag when we motherfucking show up. Up in the when I'm getting up his haircuts. We got a bunch of money, I gave her haircut. Cause the feds catching too many bodies. You and the cops gonna cry to your mama. I don't fuck with the folly. If anybody gonna be talking about me, I murder you, then I bury the body. You think this shit is a hobby? I got a weapon slid over your body. You better run, cause here come the body. Somebody stop me, but you cannot deny me. The revolution is here, and I brought a fucking gun in the park.
Killing everybody.
But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass gun you ain't ready for.
Thank you, Low Key.
Hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass blade you ain't ready for.
It's up and they getting too many bodies. You and your guy.
Got a big ass bomb you ain't ready for. But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. You motherfuckers ain't ready, ho.
It's up and they getting too many bodies. You and your girl got to do a Pilates.
You ain't ready for.
But I fucking listen to women that I wanna fucking know what they can do to your body. That shit cold.
But they hit you with some shit you ain't ready for. Got a big ass bomb you ain't ready for.
I have to master that shit.
You ain't ready for.
You motherfuckers ain't ready, ho. Exterminate catching too many bodies. Caught you with your girl doing Pilates, so you drive a Bugatti. I got a laser weapon. Want to see what it can do to your body? What?
Hurricane 313.
Took 5 years to master this shit. Hurricane Style Master.
Taking lives, taking lives, this a homicide. Taking lives, taking lives, this a homicide. Taking lives, taking lives, this a homicide. Fucking motherfucking fist, it is time for you to die. Taking lives, taking lives, this a homicide. Taking lives, taking
Just
lives.
ride out and go kill a motherfucker.
Taking lives, this a homicide. Fucking motherfucking fist, it is time for you to die. Taking lives on the fucking time, it's a homicide. I'm ride with my 45. Man, she go the side, she gon' buy the Clyde. She got double guys, we gon' find every fucking thing. Shoot her in the spine all the time. I been on the grind, now I gotta shine. Taking everything back, bitch. I want what is mine. With these rhymes, I will change your mind, make you grab a 9. It's time for a revolution. Everybody ride for the bullets. As soon as I pull it, come through like a duelist. No bullshit, these motherfuckers ruthless. Don't tell me to cool it, it's over now. I gun you down. Ain't scared of the laws, I'm busting bounds at all you clowns and shut them down. Taking lives, taking lives, this a homicide. Taking lives, taking lives, this a homicide. Taking lives, taking lives, this a homicide. Fucking motherfucking fist, it is time for you to die. Taking lives, taking lives, this a homicide. Taking lives, taking lives, this a homicide. Taking lives, taking lives, this a homicide. Fucking motherfucking fist, it is time for you to die. I'ma ride till the day I die. My fist in the sky, no surprise. If you scared to die, get up off the line. With these rhymes, I be changing lives. We got rebel ties, we despise all the governments telling all the lies. No surprise, money digitized, poison in the skies. For a ride in the fucking water, they want us to die. Time to fight against the government, taking all their lives. We can drive to the Pentagon, take it overnight. Fill it with bullets, as soon as we pull it. Coming through the ruthless, they shooting, yo, we ain't scared to do it. While playing the music, the revolution, let's get to moving. Before my soldiers of revolution, let's get to shooting. Let's get to shooting. Taking lives, taking lives, it's a homicide. Taking lives, taking lives, it's a homicide. Taking lives, taking lives, it's a homicide. Look at motherfucking thing, see this top of you to die. Taking lives, taking lives, it's a homicide. Taking lives, taking lives, it's a homicide. Taking lives, taking lives, it's a homicide. Look at motherfucking thing, see this top of you to die. Taking lives, taking lives, it's a homicide. Taking lives, taking lives, it's a homicide. Taking lives, taking lives, it's a homicide. Fuck you motherfucking fear, see this top of you to die. Taking lives, taking lives, it's a homicide. Taking lives, taking lives, it's a homicide. Taking lives, taking lives, it's a homicide. Fuck you motherfucking fear, see this top of you to die. Yeah.
Fuck it, we're gonna play a bonus song. Get that bonus song out here. Shout out to Low Key.
Listen, chosen people. Hey, you know when you're chosen is when you sensitive to everything. You hear everything, you see everything, you feel everything, you watch everything. You also know people's spirits. You can look through somebody's spirit and pay attention. Like, this person ain't real, or this person dishonest, or this person don't believe in God. Chosen people, that's how chosen people operate. They can be alone, especially we can be alone because we understand we do better in our life alone. Whether we got a whole purpose, our purpose, whether we motivational speaker, music artists, we literally talk to people. We have conversations with people. Shit, we are architect, we do construction, welding, whatever we do, that's our purpose in this life that make us chosen. We stay focused on it. We do better alone because we understand, we know how to do the work. We know how to go alone and we deal with God. We pray to God and we just go on our days of working and understanding that God is going to bless us through our path of creativity.
We became what we was bound to be. Destiny never died in me. Or a proper crown chakra. That's not a halo, that's a crown on me. I think I'm Mickey, I named the Blicky Mallory. Demons surrounding me, we beat the odds so casually. Motherfucker, I'm proud of me. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm proud of me. Bitch, motherfucker, I'm proud of me. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm proud of me. You should be dead. You should be gone. Look at you trying to heal the world when all you knew was a broken home. Outcast, you were left all alone. All you had was a prayer and a poem, remember? I got a feeling your soul is an old one. You're not a beginner, detached from the flesh. This body a rental, discernment a blessing. It was never accidental. You was an NPC too. Remember? I do. I used to be you. The truth was always like a veil. As a child, you would peek through. Awareness became lethal. Recognize real evil. If demons want to go to war, you was trying to see if they bleed too. The spirit realm versus the matrix. I can feel it start to bleed through. Hey, put the mirror down. Let me look at you. You made me proud. Fuck how they look at you. You lost it all. Look what they took from you. Reborn and grateful for everything that they put me through. We became what we was bound to be. Destiny never doubted me. Or a proper crown chakra. That's not a halo, that's a crown on me. I think I'm Mickey, I named the Blicky Mallory. Demons surrounding me. We beat the odds so casually. Motherfucker, I'm proud of me. Yeah. Motherfucker, I'm proud of me. Bitch.
Motherfucker, I'm proud of me. Motherfucker, I'm proud of me. Still talking to my past self because he wanna go back left. I'm on the right path and my fight stands. Masterclass with this black belt, but my past self wanna stay asleep. Afraid of pain that face me. Duality or the ego. My shadow work with these deep flows. Detach myself from hypnosis. Trying to gain on my gnosis. Alchemist with the potion. Smoking weed by the ocean. My past self keep evoking. Spiritually trying to smoke them. Buried in the subconscious. I'm blocking out all his comments. Honest lyrics gotta keep it real and plug my chakra system. Got me spinning wisdom on my inner battles like a cataclysm. See my past self looking in the mirror, giving voices. No more making my choices. I control what the course is. To be the voice of the voiceless. We became what we bound to be. Destiny never doubted me. Over proper, crown chopper, keep the gun and the collar me. Thinking I'm tipsy, and in the blicky Valerie. Even surrounded me, we beat the odds so casually, motherfucker, I am proud of me. Motherfucker, I am proud of me.
Number 1.
We interrupt this program. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. A nuclear attack was commenced against the United States. 15 nuclear bombs have detonated in several areas across the country. They include Baltimore, Boston, Chicago, Denver, Detroit, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, New York, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Jersey.
Contingency plan, I got mine on my hip. Knocking on his door, I'll send you with Chrysler. Contingency plan, I'm with your bitch in the sticks. We got canned goods, but this hoe wanna eat my dick. Contingency plan, I'm standing tall in the collapse. They wanna govern our mind and study how we all react. Fingers on triggers, watch freedom fall right in our lap. Contingency plan, shit hit the fan, no going back.
The Empire.
A coward die 1,000 deaths, I'ma die once. My contingency plan, real niggas to the front. Grab a bat, grab a sword, grab a gun. Bullets raining like a hurricane, reload the drums. The purge, my home away from home, wait, here I come. Rule number 1, when it's beef, never run. Let them shells cook a nigga alive. Be well done. Baptized by fire, feel like Satan, son. Chosen ones need to unite, there's more than one. Left, right, paradigm can trick a real one. My niggas acting like I wasn't in the field once. Last night I had a dream, we fought for freedom and we won. And I put that on my unborn son, straight slaughter. I put that on my unborn daughter. My contingency plan includes your bloodline and torture. Yeah. Divine enforcer. Yeah, all that greed, look at what it cost you. Holy Bible in my hand, I sent them to the altar. Married to the smoke, me and my pistol at the altar. Contingency plan, I got mine on my hip. Knocking on this door, I'll send you with Christ live. Hurricane, what's your plan?
My contingency plan is go ballistic. It's super expensive time to bring the rules, so pay attention. Proper structure must come down, it's simultaneous. Blow it up, everything is so courageous. I'm the angriest, dude, real pistols is dangerous. Ball strapped to my chest with the zaniest. Keep on naming this double weapon, I stole it. Throwing politicians and feds up in the ocean. Where's my opponent? Show me my opponent. Billionaires at Davos, I gotta smoke them. After you win, I pick them up and throw them. Fuck all the talking, it's time for us to show them everything. With the rages in my veins, burning everything. Ain't no leaving, no dead remains. Better feel the pain. In the name of the hurricane, if we don't kill the government, this shit will never change.
Well, gentlemen, when the shit hits the fan, some guys run and some guys stay.
Number 1. Shouts out to everybody. You know, now for your announcements. Well, work on some music. You already know what it is. Work on some music, maybe some food. But I got to holler at my UK correspondent first. Shouts out to Vonta. You already know what it is. My UK correspondent. Shouts out to the UK. You know what I'm saying? And work on some music and eat. Well, shit, fuck it. I might eat first, then work on some music. But you already know what it is. Order up. But you already know I'm in the zone, so I can't stop.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
I can't stop. Damn, low key, you sent me another beat, man. That bitch was fire. Bitch fire. And I gotta and also gotta check DJ Graves beat too. So I gotta check my email. And that's it. Yeah, so holler at my UK correspondent. Maybe something to eat, work on some music. And I'll see y'all tonight for the Detroit After Dark. But I might do something little before that, if not I mean, like if something pops up, but I highly doubt it. I know Ric Flair just passed away, and Woo! You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. But wasn't really a big fan of Flair. Not really. You know, it was like when all right. Most people know him as a legend. I first started seeing him when he popped back up in the WWE. He did some shit with Triple H, Batista, and Randy Orton with the Evolution. I thought that was pretty cool. And that match that he had with Shawn Michaels was fucking awesome. Like real shit. When that nigga Shawn Michaels in the corner getting ready for that sweet chin music, he was like, I'm sorry. I love you. And he kicked that nigga. I was like, Shawn Michaels, you gay as hell. And why the fuck would they motherfucking put the camera close to that nigga motherfucking face so we can read this nigga lips? He was like, I'm sorry. I love you. Like, Shawn Michaels, you gay as hell. But that match was the shit, though. You know, Ric Flair had his matches. I need to go back and watch some highlights, man. But at the same time, we already know what it is. It's Austin 316 forever. I'm watching all Stone Cold highlights. Stone Cold versus The Rock, Stone Cold versus Triple H, Stone Cold versus the whole NWO by himself. And Stone Cold versus DMX by himself. I'd rather watch that. You got to make this to a cartoon. Oh, you talk about that motherfucking track we did at contingency plan? Hell yeah, that shit like a nice cartoon. Yup. That could be an animated cartoon. You might have to find you like an AI program to try to pull that shit off. I think I saw some cat back in the day that was making videos. He was using it was like, you know how GTA 5 is? A motherfucker was using graphics off of that. I seen a lot of people do that. So I was like, fuck, you probably make that shit like GTA 5. But this Sora 2 shit? Like, what the fuck? I can't wait to see what Sora 9 is about. Like, we think Sora 2 is the shit. I think Sora 9 might motherfucker jump out the computer on a motherfucker. I'm scared of that shit. I ain't gonna fucking lie. Oh, shit. But yeah, the shit. But like, I don't got no computer. But like, you know, but shit, man. But like, that shouldn't be cold. But there's a way to do it. But you will have to, man. It's gonna take some time too. It's gonna be on some editing shit. You know, it's gonna be on some editing shit. You might have to grab clips from here, clips from there, and you like like try to put your story together. You know, there's a way to do it, but it's just gonna take a longer fucking process. It's gonna take a longer fucking process, but it can definitely get done. It can definitely get done. You might have to motherfucking just crop our faces on some motherfucking AI motherfucking GTA characters. You can get my face from the motherfucking you know, like from my motherfucking YouTube picture. Yup, grab that face, put that bitch on a GTA character. Like CJ or Lamar from GTA 5. Oh no, nigga, I'm short, so you gotta put me on one of the other shorter characters. Yup, I'm 5'7", so I'll be one of them hood niggas like blah 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 with dual wielding with the flag on. Grove Street family, cuz. That shit's still. Well, yeah, there's a way to do it. There's a way to do it. It's gonna, shit, the editing skills. Because I be trying to do it with the motherfucking bullshit AI that I fuck with the Reface app and just put the funny shit together. That's what makes it funny. I nigga put myself on Homelander. That's fucking hilarious. But we about to get up out of here. Shouts out to everybody. And y'all know how we end it. We always end it with my Red Man verse. You know I gotta spit it. But I ain't gonna spit it, I'm gonna just play it. Just the first verse. You already know what it is. You know how I always end it. Shout out to Brick City. Red Man. Tonight's the night.
Mic check.
I can get smooth to any groove, relax the tongue. Let my mic take a cruise around the planet.
Order up,
like Janet Jackson. She's asking if I can slam it.
Yo, Red,
Head to the
man,
diner after
what
this.
the fuck, man? Get the fuck off that punk smooth shit, man. Get with that.
All right, my bad. Mic check. I walk around the streets with my black tank now by the waistline, looking to hype shit. I never claimed to be the best type of rapper, but have to show the motherfuckers what I'm after. I'm after the gold, and after that the platinum. Beef after that, Hurricane G backs to get some. Chigga bang bang.
Yo, bust the slang with my name. It's the red man on the funk thing. Psych your motherfucking rights
Tonight's the night.
To do what I wanna do,
to do it like dynamite.
The one perfected when the funk been ejected. I roughen up the rough draft to like make your head split. Past the 40 and the blunt and don't front on the block, cause when you do front, brothers, you get a start. I'm not an addict, more like
Puff the Magic.
The pass it when I'm through,
cause my crew got to have it.
I don't claim to be a big rap star, cause no matter who you are, you still catch a bullet scar. So listen up and take heed to what I'm saying, cause tonight's the night, and me and my niggas ain't playing.
South, HHN Special Report. Catch y'all in a minute. Order up, Vontae. I catch you over there at the diner. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Catch y'all in a minute.
You wanna see me get please save it for the breeze, cause the lyrics and tracks make me funky like cottage cheese. Fuck the smooth shit, I get down with the full.
Shouts out to everybody. HHN Special Report. Shout out to Low Key, JoJo, Eyes Wide Shut, DJ Graves. I'm gonna check out your beat. Shouts out to Soul Brother, and much love to my goddess, my UK correspondent, Bars. Bonza. We out. Catch y'all in a minute. Peace. HHN Special Report.